sort of broken, not completely broken. I wonder if Twitch also has a version, just in case this one go down.
Also, just like their background and animation, and them talking about how everything is keyframed.
There you are. This is solely just in case the other one goes down. 'Cause that's what happens in these live streams. One goes down. I personally, I would like to see something about God of War, something about Horizon, another exclusive to be announced, something about the back catalog. Hopefully, we get some PlayStation 2 games. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of that, basically. Hopefully, we get to see some of that stuff because I'm tired of them not having like a really sustainable way of having backwards compatibility. I would like a way that's similar to Microsoft's. Hopefully, that's what I'm looking for, at least in this showcase. I don't think we're gonna get into that. I think we're gonna just mostly focus on the games, which is fine because that's what we're here for anyway. But I just want to see some programs or some functionality that they bring to a table that's nice or similar to some type of backwards compatibility program. Something of that nature. What are you guys looking forward to? Me, just plenty. Maybe some Bloodborne, even though I don't really like that game. Maybe a 60 FPS mode officially. Maybe. refresh rate support. I guess I'm looking more so for functionality. I already know what games I'm anticipating. I mean, it's always nice to have more games to anticipate. But, I have plenty to anticipate at this moment already, at least from the PlayStation camp. Microsoft need to they start presenting some stuff. I think they're gonna do like a Bethesda. At least that's what the word on the street is, that they're gonna do a Bethesda one. What up, man? What you looking forward to on this thing, man? I already said I'm looking forward to some Ragnarok. I think they changed the name now, but I'm also looking forward to some. I'm looking forward to some type of backwards compatibility, something that like a program. I'm looking to like. I want to play some old stuff, bro. I do. Even though it's old, I still want to play it. I want to have the ability to like catalog that stuff and keep it for forever. So that's one thing I want to see if they like commit to something like that. That'd be really cool. But what games are y'all guys looking forward to seeing showcased at least? I do have 2 streams up just in case one goes down. That always happens with these things. It's like something happens with either YouTube or something happens with Twitch. So they're both up. Hopefully, we don't get no interruptions. We have a good stream. Everybody's cool, collected, and yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Any surprises? Surprises for me? Oh, what would be a surprise from PlayStation? Kinda, I don't know. What would be like a big surprise for somebody? I don't have any surprises from them right now. We kind of know what their next moves are for the next 2 years at least. So I don't know what a surprise would look like. They can buy another company. They can buy another place, you know. That might be interesting to see. I don't know. What would be a something that knocks some socks off, basically? I don't know what that looks like. We'll see. I'm a very mellow guy, so it takes a lot for me to get excited, to be honest. No, it don't. I guess not. But it takes a lot to like get a real strong reaction. I'm just more so happy about the business moves. I look so more so for the programs, business moves, stuff like that. Games. I don't know what game would make me like go crazy to be announced. Nothing big. Not for their camp. Not for me at least. They already announced everything. Ragnarok. When that popped up, that was it. I'm not looking forward to the next Last of Us installment. I like Last of Us, but I mean they killed Joel, so yeah, I don't even know. Something to look forward to. What would that be? Something surprise wise. I mean, we know what they're gonna do, but what's the surprises that they can do that y'all really be like, oh shoot, that's worth my time. That's really gonna. I don't know. It's hard to say. maybe in a corner. It's more about the games, not me. See what they got, man. Make sure I ain't behind. I ain't behind. We good. We good. We good. Let's see what they got for us. Why is this making me more excited? This little anticipation of something to happen, man. These tricks, these marketing tricks. These jokers think they good. They're not. They're basic baddies. Come on. 15, 17, 16, 18, 19, 30. On with it. Ooh, baby.
There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
That last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5. Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, creative producer at Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown of Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
Let's make this fun.
Picking up where Crash Bandicoot Warp left off, in Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, we find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once-thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals. We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave.
You know how the audio sounds.
But wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second. With the weight of the universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's DNA-changing ray gun, or feel the grip when you grapple a Ton's hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard, and really feel the suck when you vacuum his Dingodile. Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio. Achieving the infamous 106% completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way? Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials, flashback levels, and boss fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%.
That should not be
one
a
more
feature.
thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th, there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
Okay. PS5, that whole update.
Welcome
March
back,
12th.
Crash. The gang's all here on today's
Not
new
bad,
edition
not
of
bad.
State of Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you. First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
I'm interested in
Hey
this
everyone,
game.
we at Housemark are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal.
It gives
In Returnal,
me
you will play as Celine, an
Recore
astro
vibes.
who crash lands on an alien planet,
With a
Atropos,
bigger budget.
after receiving a mysterious signal.
If you ever seen
White
Recore
Shadow.
on Microsoft side.
Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
So if you play Recore, you know these dash and look mechanics and this arcadey style of play. The numbers populating. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of Recore.
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of unique movesets each possess, combat situations prove challenging no matter what the circumstances are. Death is only the beginning. Every time you die and restart, the world will change. The map will be different, enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game. You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine, as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
That can't be here. I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here. No safe space. Exactly as I left it.
Interesting. Like I said, it looks like a more of a expensive budget, but it reminds me of Recore with the gameplay.
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by the talented team at Housemarque. Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles. Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a hit. Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win. Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City. If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still dominate. We're playing at Back Alley Brawl, a new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this match is the Sniper Ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react.
That's
Beyond
football.
special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway, or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate. Or risk it all. charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion. The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you soon, brawlers!
That game totally depends on the community getting behind it and staying behind it. Somebody on Twitch got to stream it. Basically.
Time for something new. Here's your first look
Few
at an
people on
upcoming
Twitch gotta stream
PS5
it.
game from the team at Slow
I mean,
Clap.
like, relevant streamers, I mean. I'm not saying that all streamers aren't relevant, I'm just saying. It's gonna be the first game that gets, you know, jiu-jitsu down pat.
That was the debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an
love
update on
cosplay.
Solar
I
Ash,
play
an
it.
epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Forget the developers for this, or what they made.
Hey everyone,
previously.
I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash. Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void, which has been consuming everything in its path. You play as Ray, a daring Void Runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ashen clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world. At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world. As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow. As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat. Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void, wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest. Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
Bro, why is my bit stream so
If you're a fan of scary games, this next one is for you.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
Gregory, we
They
can
just
get you
ruined
out
the
of
Chuck
here.
E. Cheese
You
for
and me
me.
together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you. We have to get you out by morning.
Do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will. Both of you burn!
There is more going on here than you realize.
That was a chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's Security
I
Breach.
guess.
Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
Okay, come on. They obviously saving the best for last.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, Creative Director at Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come. Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckins. We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations. There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way, but they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved. When used effectively, you'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all. In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, Possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, There are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There is a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way, and we can't wait to see what you will do.
Another game I don't care about, but okay.
That was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. Moving on. It's time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new adventure we last saw in the June PS5 showcase.
Now this is a game I was interested in. Very unique. Look at those eyeballs.
The rats seem quite fond of you. They're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy. But that power faded long ago. Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. We must help these spirits who wish to reach the mountain.
It's okay. You have to go now. Move on. The path of a spirit guide is a lonely one.
They need to.
Now let's settle in for a stylish new look
animation.
at Deathloop, a PS5
that
first-person shooter developed by the team at
Baby
Arcane.
jump she be doing.
What?
You'll never, ever break this loop.
There's no never here. Just you, me, and the rest of these maniacs.
Bring it, baby.
This is Ramblin' Frank's Matinee. This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Cold, the visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Toxic illusion, falling deeper spiral time.
Original song? This game is hard, you know.
Killer's always new.
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
That's hilarious.
Before we leave, how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Cloud! Quickly! Barrett! Jesse! Barrett! Where you been? Tifa! Help me!
Come on, let's push it past the red line! Now it's my turn!
Graphical enhancement.
A touching reunion.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
New content?
My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe.
Where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay, though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle!
Stop! We gotta help.
Oh, my friend. When they made this game, it was looking for all this work. This is not the next chapter. What is it?
Boss!
You guys should probably get moving.
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do, but I'm not your sister.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
Now, let the hunt begin.
Get down here, Merc.
Are they charging for the upgrade? Oh, okay. How much is the how much is that?
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the PS5 console later this year. And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
I guess it was meant to be for 2021 alone, so how mad can your boy be? I don't know. How mad can I be for it? So that was not good. It did not give me much of what I wanted. And exactly as I told my friend, Final Fantasy will be milked to the max. We probably will not see part two for another year and a half or two, maybe 2 years. Square Enix doing Square Enix things. I'm gonna go play Outriders. I don't really know about the state of play. Was garbage. It wasn't that great. It was about half of it was mostly about upgrades, and the rest of it wasn't interesting. Deathloop was good. Oh, let me not have that play. Deathloop was good, but they own Deathloop. Microsoft owns that now, so it's going to come to the other console. Yeah, this did nothing for me. So that's my recap. That's my reaction. Yeah, I can see the comment, G. Yeah, this. I don't know. What do you guys think about this whole? What was the? I don't know. I just felt like, yeah, Final Fantasy PlayStation 5 is fine. I'm glad it's for free because I do own it on PS4, so I'm glad the upgrade is free. I don't know if I want to play the episode with this new person. I'm pretty sure she's part of the lore I don't have no idea about. When I spoke to my friend about these games, I spoke to him about Final Fantasy, I mentioned to them basically that Square Enix does this with all their games, regardless of what it may be. They milk it for what it's worth, like completely. And that's the most annoying thing to be anticipating. So this makes me more likely to skip all of their new content until it fully come out because I don't want to wait for them to constantly have to bring out new stuff. And Final Fantasy is going to continue to do this type of thing. And yeah, it's Final Fantasy. I really enjoyed remakes, you know, the Final Fantasy 7 remakes like stuff. So that's one thing to look forward to. If you're interested in that, that's good. Deathloop again, another great game. We already knew about that, and they didn't show nothing but another new, cute trailer. The Kai game with the cute little animals with the big black eyes. Another game I'm looking forward to, but they really didn't show much more outside of a boss fight. They need to fix a few of the animations because it seemed like the mouse was moving a little too fast, and then it was like the weird animation that she makes when she defeats a boss and like lets out a spurt. Yes, I could see your comment. Yes. Can you not hear me? Can you hear me? I can see your comment, Jay Flynn. Jay Flynn, I can see your comment. Can you hear me as I'm speaking to you? Because this is live. What? Oh, approve your comments. What? That's weird. Only if you're doing something. Only if you're doing something weird in the comment section, then you gotta approve it. But most of the time, you should be good to just put your comment in. Who is, yeah. But yeah, it's a very strange. I don't know. This state of play was just it was lackluster. They had Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot was it's fine. I mean, it's Crash Bandicoot. It got an upgrade. Um, yeah, I don't know. They had some of the most, Returnal. It looks like Recore without just like an upgraded, version of Recore. It looks like they have more money behind it, and I hopefully when they went into first person mode, and yeah, it was a week event. And they when they went to first person mode, it kind of showcased that maybe they have some pretty cool, story elements to it that you kind of uncover, and like her house being there and stuff like that. But another, it was. I don't understand why they didn't show just something that kind of keep the people happy, but I get it. It ain't coming out in 2021. This was the focus of 2021, but it just seems as if ain't nothing coming out in 2021 that's really worth buying a PlayStation for. I think Horizon and God of War got pushed back to 2022, if I'm not mistaken. But I thought this was a showcase to kind of get people hype and continue forward, but this is almost March, so I'm assuming that that's probably not going to be the case. More than likely, when we move forward, it's probably going to just be, yeah. Sum it all up, it was a weak event. Crash was fine. Returnal was fine. Deathloop is fine. Final Fantasy Renegade, whatever it's called, Reintegrate. Square Enix doing what Square Enix does, milking it to the end. I don't like that, but that's what's going to happen. And I know that's going to happen because you've seen Kingdom Hearts. You've seen all other Square Enix games. They made something good. You think they're going to let that go soon? They're not going to get $60 out you every year? You got another thing coming, buddy. I just hope that DLC isn't $40 because I'm going to be like, y'all disrespectful. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. That's pretty much it for me. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I do stream 8:30 p.m. to whenever, every day, Monday through Friday. That's on Twitch at BCD Universe TV. I'm going to be playing Outriders tonight, the demo, because that seems pretty fun. So you can catch me over there, ask me questions if you want, anything like that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.